Okay, we're going to add these two rational expressions, and to add you have to make sure they have the same denominator. So we're going to find the LCD, and for this one we have a denominator of x plus 5 and x minus 2. They are both binomials. They don't have any factors that you can break them down into. They're relatively prime, so we're just going to multiply them together for the LCD. So now we need to multiply so that both of our denominators are x minus 2 and x plus 5. We're going to take our fraction 5 over x minus 2. We're going to multiply by 1, which is anything divided by itself. And if you compare, we have x minus 2. We want x minus 2 times x plus 5. So we're missing the x plus 5. So I'm going to multiply by x plus 5 over itself, which is just 1. The bottom is going to become x minus 2 times x plus 5. On the top, I'm going to distribute. So x times 5 will give us 5x. And 5 times 5 will be 25. We're going to do the same with the second fraction. We have x plus 5. We want x minus 2 times x plus 5. So we are missing the x minus 2. We're going to multiply x times 7 and negative 2 times 7. So now we have two fractions with the same denominator. Now we're going to add the fractions. When we add, we will keep the denominator. And we will add numerators. So I'm going to put like terms together. So the 7x plus the 5x gives us 12x. And we have 25 minus 14, which will give us 11. Now I would check to see if you could factor the numerator, but 12 and 11 don't have any common factors, so that's all that we can do. The denominator is your choice. If you want to leave it like that, you can. Or if you want to distribute, you can distribute and leave it as 12x plus 11 over x squared plus 3x minus 10. It's your choice. We're going to do one more problem. This one has different denominators, but they do factor. So if you look at the first denominator, 2x squared minus 4x, they do have a 2 in common. They also have an x in common, so we can take out that 2x. That leaves x minus 2. And we're going to factor the second denominator also. 3 and 6 have a 3 in common, and they also have an x. So now we're looking for the LCD. Well, I know it has to have an x minus 2 because they both have factors of x minus 2. They also both have a factor of x, so we'll put an x in there. And since 2 and 3 are relatively prime, we need both of them. So we're going to do 2 times 3. And we can leave it like that. I'm going to put the 2 times 3 together, and actually I'm going to put all of this together and say it's 6x times x minus 2. Now we're going to multiply by 1. Again, our goal is to get our denominator to look like the LCD. So if you compare, we have the x minus 2, we also have the x. We're missing the 3, so I just need to multiply by 3 over 3 here. And for this one, if we compare to our LCD, we are missing a factor of 2. Okay, so I'm going to distribute or multiply. 3 times 4 will give me a 12 here. I have already taken the liberty to copy the x times x minus 2 at the denominator. And we're going to multiply here, which is 2x. And again, when we add, we are going to keep the denominator. And we're going to add numerators. And we do want to check and see if this can simplify further. So I noticed that 12 and 2 on the top do have a common factor of 2. And if we look, the 2 and the 6 both divide by 2. So I'm going to divide everything by 2. And in the numerator, we will have 6 plus x over 3x times x minus 2. Or you could rewrite it with the x first and distribute that denominator.